Oh, you guys. Plan is to try to get this bloodroot salve onto step 2, known to help skin cancer and melanoma. But if you use zinc chloride with bloodroot, it can damage your skin because it not only kills the bad, it kills the good. Mine is not going to have that in it. This is strictly bloodroot. Up until now, I have had the bloodroot processing in 51 vodka to pull out those constituents there, and it's been now doing that for 6 weeks. Now we're on for step 2. We are going to add oil to it. I'm going to burn off the alcohol because I want to make a salve, and salve can't have alcohol in it. It's not going to mix with the oil and the beeswax when I make the salve, etc. So I'm going to burn the alcohol off of it to turn it into an oil. And I'm going to use a mini Sous vide cooker. And I'm going to show you how we're going to get that going. And hopefully you guys find it interesting and learn a little something, because that's what I'm here for, to help teach on how to make your own medicine. I measured how much plant material I had. So I got a scale. I weighed an empty jar of the same size, caliber, exactly the same jar that it was sitting in. Measured that empty, figured out how much plant material I had then in grams. I want to do a 1:4 ratio. So I want the alcohol in the bloodroot would be 1 part. The oil is going to be 4 parts. So I ended up with 150 grams of plant material. Therefore, 4 times that amount I need of oil, which is going to be 600 grams. And I'll show that to you. I went ahead and added castor oil because that penetrates the skin the deepest. I added olive oil to it, a high-grade olive oil, because that has a lot of medicinal, bacterial, viral, antimicrobial properties. Vitamin E, as we know, is very good for the skin, and I added vitamin E to that. So castor, vitamin E, and extra virgin olive oil are the 3 oils that I added to this. My eyes kind of going wonky. And we've got 600 grams. So we've got our 1:4 ratio. 1 ratio plant and alcohol, 4 parts the oil. So it's a total of 150 grams plant and alcohol, 600 grams of oil. And I'm not going anywhere today, guys. I'm hanging out at home. So I'm in my robe. It's rainy, nasty out. So enjoy my robe, okay? Sorry, I didn't dress up for the occasion. I do apologize. But we're laid back today. It's Saturday. I had to do some wonky things that you guys are like, what in the hell are you doing? So first of all, I did take out some of my tincture with the alcohol and the plant before I did any weighing. This is my first time making this salve, and in case I screw it up, I wanted some of that tincture so I could do round 2, okay? Because it's going to take 6 weeks to get this, and I don't have that time. So back up in case I screw up. Now then, don't pay attention to labels on the outside. It's a clean jar. It's just at one time held my anti-stress tincture, which, by the way, has hops, yarrow, motherwort, passion flower, ashwagandha, yarrow, valerian, kava, California poppy, holy basil, and skullcap, and it's a kick-ass tincture. Anyway, this has my 150 grams of plant material and alcohol, and it has the 600 gram total of the 3 oils: castor oil, olive oil, and vitamin E oil. Do you see that pot right there? That pot is filled up with water, and we're going to walk over there in a minute. That apparatus is the Sous chef, sous vide cooker. It's going to warm up the water so that, and of course the top will not be on this when we put that in there. It's going to warm up the water so that we are going to steam the alcohol out of this, okay? So it's going to steam off the ethanol, and it's going to leave us with the oil and the plant matter, because oil burns at a lower temperature than oil does. So it's going to steam before it touches anything of the oil or any of the plant matter. So we're going to steam that off. It's going to leave the oil and the plant matter, and it's going to have all the good healing properties that we extracted. So while this is going on, the oil will also be pulling out the properties, the medicinal properties that the ethanol couldn't get. It's going to grab all the, non-polar constituents, whereas the ethanol pulls out the polar constituents. So that's why this is two parts. We're getting everything out of that bloodroot that is medicinal. We're going to burn off the alcohol. Let's set that sous vide cooker to 125 degrees. And this is going to heat for 3 to 4 days. So it is a long process. It's not something that's going to happen right away. We're making a bloodroot salve. It started out as a tincture. It processed for 6 weeks. I added oil to my tincture, and we're going to burn the alcohol off so that we're just left with the oil with all the medicine. And then the third step of this will be, after this process is done in removing the alcohol and having a medicine oil, we're going to make a salve out of it. So then beeswax and a double boiler will come into play, and we'll use the oil from here. Okay, in here, because we have a minimum line on the sous vide of water, I had to put a bowl in here because I don't want the entire jar of tincture oil submerged, because the top's open. We need to steam that alcohol out. Here, do you see I have a bottle in here? Let me explain why. That bottle, that jar of oil and of alcohol, it wanted to float. It was too lightweight. So I had to add some weight to the inside of that jar so that it would sit flat. I also had to find something that was tall enough that the liquid oil would not touch. I also needed to use something that could withstand the heat when we're steaming off the alcohol, and also something that could sit in my product that wouldn't ruin it. So therefore I didn't want anything aluminum or tin or anything like that. So I have a medicine bottle in there that I store all my medicinal tinctures in. It's filled up with water, so it's giving it weight. It's giving the overall jar with all my medicine and the bloodroot tincture oils weight. So therefore we're going to actually take the lid off of this. You guys can see in there the top of the bottle. It's not the top, the plastic isn't submerged at all. We're going to put this in here. The water is covering tincture oil in that jar. The lid's off so the steam of that alcohol can escape. It's going to be cooking at 125 degrees, and it is going to cook for 3 to 4 days. And I'll constantly check on it. Okay, see, it didn't take me long. I'm not really sure what these things are, guys, because I haven't opened them yet. So you're going to find out with me. This actually appears to be one of my Etsy orders. So let's see. Oh no, this is old Rod. Rod Stewart. They have this in here. And that, in this big ass package. What is this? Whoops. Let's do this. We have rhodiola seeds. Great medicine, guys. Absolutely wonderful medicine. I'm going to grow it this year. And let's see, we got 50 seeds. And this is just shipping information. I know it wasn't expensive at all, guys. So we're going to grow that this year. Yes, it does. It brings your sugar levels down. That's why I'm wanting to grow some. I have some family members that are diabetics. I did do a diabetic tincture that is processing, but I didn't put rhodiola. I didn't have any. I actually used it on my last thing I did for my family member. It's good for cancer too. Guys, I'm so excited. I'm going to be planting these today. This is the ginger shampoo plant. These are live roots. I'm actually going to wrap these up again in wet paper towels and put them into my refrigerator until I get to them. And they did come with the wet paper towel in the bag. Have you guys ever seen this? You can squeeze these flowers here, and it's shampoo, natural shampoo. And I'm so excited. I hope these take off in my garden. I'm just so excited. And I'm going to see how I can make, if it is shelf life, has a shelf life, use this as a base for organic shampoo. I'm really excited about this. It's called the ginger shampoo plant. I've got, there's 3, and I got 4. So I got 4 of these. Okay. This is a sopping wet paper towel. So I don't want them to sit in there long. I don't want to ruin them and get them bacteria on them. So they're going to go in the refrigerator. It comes with directions on the back also. Now it does say they can be grown outdoors in zone 8. So I'm zone 6. I'm in between a 6A and a 6B. So I will have to bring this in the winter months, so it doesn't die over the winter. And my last package here. Where is this from? Marysville, Washington. What did I order? What is this? Did I forget? Did I hit order for? So excited. Let me take. So, have you guys ever heard of? I guess they're pronounced cordyceps. Let me cover up my information, because I know you guys love me so much, you'd want to send me stuff. Cordyceps mushrooms. Have you guys ever heard of those? They do wonders with cancer, just overall body healing, diabetes. I mean, they're fantastic. They're very expensive when you try to buy them dried. Because I was searching, because I'm doing that mushroom series where I'm trying to tincture all the mushrooms, and then I want to have an overall multi-mushroom tincture because of the health benefits. So I was trying to find dried, you know. And One guy was trying to sell dried cordyceps mushrooms on Etsy for 16 ounces. He wanted over $1,000. No, I don't think so. I found this person in Washington. There, it's called Root Mushroom Farm. It was with tax, free shipping, but with tax, it was only $34.23. But I'm going to grow my own. And it's kind of cool because, like, when I did my lion's mane mushroom, it has the filter at the top, but this is going to grow cordyceps. Oh, interesting. It comes with the spores in a syringe, so I must have to put them in here. Again, it comes with an instruction kit. Stay healthy, friends. See ya! Stay healthy. Peace out.